What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of BMP. I know these weekly updates didn't really work out. Our last video was uploaded a month ago, but work has been hectic. It kept getting in the way, so I took a break. Not really a break because I was just tired. I didn't want to really film and work on the car. I just wanted to get the car back on its tires, which it is because it's out of the garage. It's sitting on its own tires. We got the extended studs back in the car, back on the hubs. Got the rear steering delete bushings pushed in. We got everything back on the car in the rear. It still needs some tweaking. It still needs a couple things bolted up, but it can sit by itself now. So today is not an RX-7 day. We're not doing anything to it today. It's more of a vlog day, and I just kicked my jack and I really hurt my foot. But we're going to take a trip down to Georgia, pick up some furniture, then head straight back here to the house. I'm waiting for Jenny to get off work, but in the meantime, I'm going to go get the truck's oil changed and bring back here and do any other little maintenance. Check out the truck, make sure it's all good, because this is going to be the first time, at least since I own the truck, that it's going to be towing. So hopefully it does well. All right, you guys, stay tuned. What's up, guys? Back from the oil change from Jiffy Lube. So now I see why Jiffy Lube has had such a problem. It's a kind of a mistake that can always happen. It's whatever. They overfilled my oil and the truck started running weird. Like, I felt it as soon as I started the truck and was driving home. It was shaky. It started to bog out, and I was like, okay, something's terribly wrong because my truck's never done this before. So I get home, let the truck cool off, and check the oil. The oil level was halfway up the dipstick, over full. So how I remembered it is when the guy was filling up the oil, the original guy, he was working on it, takes off the oil fill cap, puts more oil in it, closes it up. And another guy walks up, does the same thing, takes off the oil fill cap, puts more oil in it, then closes it. So I was watching them. I watched them do it. I was like, maybe that guy, the original guy, told the other guy. He was like, hey, this truck needs more oil. Go fill it up for me. And the prior guy was like, oh, okay, all right, I'll go do that. And so I got home. Like I said, checked the oil, and it was way over full. So took it back. They drained the whole thing, refilled it. So that was taken care of. But I'm going to give you guys a quick tech tip. When you guys take your bike, vehicle, whatever, you take it into a mechanic that works on it. If you guys know what you're looking for, just recheck their work. It doesn't hurt to recheck it, because a small mistake like that, and like if I was driving to Georgia and I didn't check it and I just kept driving, we could have had a catastrophic failure, or the engine would have got beat up, less engine life down the line. So just recheck their work. It takes 2 seconds to pull up in your dipstick, check it again. I could have done it at home, did my own oil, but I didn't. I was lazy. So that's what you get for being lazy. And then you're doing more time. Then you can't go back to their store. You got to get it refilled. You have to sit there. So we're really late on the way. We're really late to get down there to Georgia. We haven't even left yet. Jenny just got off work. She's on the way home, so we're gonna hurry up. I'm about to go hook up the trailer so we could be prepped and ready to go.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never...
Alright, guys, we're making a quick stop, and I have two things that I have to share with y'all. I have a story And one thing I have to discuss with you guys. So, first thing is going to be the story. So, last week, it was me and my wife's anniversary, so we decided to go to the movies and see the new movie, Quiet Place. And so, I heard it's really scary and all that stuff, but it was a good movie. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a good movie. But, I just give you a little disclaimer. Don't go to a movie where it's called A Quiet Place, then there's loud ass people around you. Don't do it, because it just ruins the movie. It just ruined the whole thing. But anyway, so we go in there, we're sitting down, the movie theater is packed. That's fine, it's a new movie. But I didn't really expect how quiet the theater is going to be. Like, that was the first time ever seeing a theater that quiet and experiencing a movie where they don't talk in it. And if they talk, they get killed. That's crazy. But, so we had two people right behind us, two females. And they were ratchet. Yeah, of course, ratchet. That's perfect, right? For a quiet movie, you got two loud-ass females right there. But anyway, that's part of the story also. So we're sitting there in the movie, we're watching it, you know, the movie starts, and it's quiet. It just jumps right into it quiet. And then we just have the person in the back, why you ain't got no shoes on? Well, disclaimer, why do you think they have no shoes on? They're trying to be quiet. Is it really that hard to figure out? Man, another part, they're kicking our seat, putting their feet, nasty ass feet, right next to my wife's head. But me, being a calm individual, I didn't say anything. And we're both calm individuals. We didn't want to start a problem. So we just sat there and relaxed and watched the movie. But they just kept on going, making comments, saying, oh, that little girl ugly. Like, come on, man. Why? Why do you have to comment on everything you see? You're like a little mockingbird, just commenting on everything. But, alright. So that was my little rant on the movie. And overall, the movie was pretty good. We had a good time. Suggest you guys see it too if you haven't seen it. Second thing, how I start my videos, when I keep saying guys. That's not really a thing. I want to address you guys in a different way. So, you know, I want this to be like, we're friends, we're bros, we're family. So we need a name for ourselves. So like, I'm thinking about starting like a little tally. And it's going to be, I have two names in my mind right now. So we got the P Gang, P Crew, something like that, Progress Squad. That's one, something with a P in there. And two, that'd be B and P Crew. So I'd be like, BNP Crew, P Squad, or Squad Up, P, you know, all that stuff. Whatever you guys decide, or we can have a third option, marked as other, and you guys decide the name. Then we'll have those three, then we'll tally, we'll do a little tally, then we'll pick a name. So, you guys decide that, and we're about to jump back on the road and keep on going. Alright guys, we're back in Jenny's car, we're about to go run some errands, but we made it back home. We made it from Georgia back to North Carolina. The truck did well. Jenny had to drive the rest of the way while I slept because I was getting really tired. So, I have another story for you guys. So, as soon as we got home, I was still asleep. So, I'm going to pass it over to Jenny. She's going to tell you her side. Then I had to deal with the lady for the rest of the night to go get her home. Alright.
So, when we got home, I was trying to wake him up, and he wasn't waking up. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go inside and let the dogs out because they've been in the house for a while. So I hear the doorbell, and I thought he was like messing around with me. So I was like, okay. So I like opened the door real quick, and there's this homeless lady. I'm pretty sure she was homeless. She smelled like a bag of dead animals. She smells so bad. There's no description on how bad she smelled, but you know, being benefit of the doubt and how nice we are, we do help people out when we can. So I was listening to her story. She was telling me that her baby daddy kicked her out, and as she was pregnant, she was walking around. You know, her feet were swollen and stuff like this. I'm like, okay, well, this is a little sketchy. At like 4 something in the morning, there's this lady walking around. So I was like, okay. It's like, give me a second. My husband's in the car. He's in the truck. And just like, I didn't see anybody in there. I was like, that was my first red flag. I was like, okay, this lady, oh my goodness, this lady got some issues. So I was like, I walked up to the truck and like babe, you need to wake up, because I'm like freaking out on the inside. Like, I want her to touch me. I don't want nothing to happen. I'm like, babe, you need to wake up. There's this lady. She needs help. And then like it kind of like woke him up. And then I'm gonna let you take over now. That was my part of the story.
So yeah, so I wake up. Now I'm still on the days. And she's like, oh yeah, I got thrown out the house. My fear is full that I'm pregnant. She's making all these noises and stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me help you out. Let's see what the problem is. Maybe I can help. We can help you get it fixed. So, oops, that thing dropped. So she starts asking for money. She asked for $10. I was like, we just made a trip to Georgia. We don't have cash. We only have card. Then she was like, oh, well, we could go down to the ATM. You could pull some money. I was like, wait, whoa, hold on. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, how'd you even get over here? Like, but anyway, so we remember we were saving up a couple change, and we had $10 in coins, so we gave that to her. And then she still had a problem with the coins. She was like,
she's being picky.
Yeah, like, beggars can't be choosers. I gave you money. Like, we gave you money, and then you're going to complain because it's in coins, not bills. So, you know, I was like, all right. She was like, it has to be in bills because my friend said she needs a $10 bill, and exactly a $10 bill. I was like, okay, either you need cash because your drug dealer asks for cash only, not coins, or I don't know what you're using this for, because that doesn't even sound right. Money is money. You could get ass with $10 worth of coins. So anyway, so I decided to take her home. I told Jenny to stay behind, so just in case somebody else like scoping out the place, waiting for us to leave. So we take off and we go down to the gas station. She was still persistent, like, hey, we need to get dollars, not coins. I was like, all right, whatever. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just trying to get you home. I don't really care anymore. Let's go down to the store. And we drive up to a local Circle K, and they were still open at that time, thank God. And there was a cop there. And as soon as she saw the cop car, she started freaking out, like, oh my God, there's a cop there. Don't tell the cop. They're like, all right, cool. That's a red flag right there on my case. So I went in there, changed out the money for $10, and then talked to the cop. I was like, how's it going, sir? I got this lady in my car, and she's acting all like sketchy. She just said she needs a ride home. I'm gonna give her a ride home, but can you follow us there? So, because I don't know where I'm going exactly, and I left my phone because like it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up, left my phone, and then he was like, all right, cool, I'll follow you. There's no problem, and that's really great because that, like, how everything's been happening in the world, like, oh, cops and this and that. Now they're there to protect and serve, and he was there for my protection. So anyway, we get out the car. He follows me out the store. I get in the car, and she was like, why is that cop following you? Did you tell him? I was like, no. He's just probably leaving to do his route. I don't know. I don't really keep track of cops. And so we get out the Circle K, start heading down the road, and he's telling us from behind. And we pull off. He's still following us, and she starts freaking out even more. She's like, he's still behind you. He's still doing this. Why is he doing that? I was like, I don't know his route. Maybe he just patrols this area. I don't know. So we go around. We start pulling around, and he's still behind us. And she's freaking out even more. She was like, my friend doesn't like cops. She doesn't want cops to know where she lives and all this. So I was like, all right, cool. Now, this is like starting to pull into a neighborhood and starting getting dark. It's like dark and there's not a lot of street lights. I was like, all right, good thing I brought the cop with me because she was starting even throwing up even more red flags, acting sketchy. She was like, maybe you could drop me off there was a house for sale pretty close by where she was staying. She was like, maybe you could drop me off there and go down, then I could just go around the fence and hop the fence and go to the house. I was like, aren't you pregnant and don't your ankles hurt? So how are you just going to hop the fence? 2 seconds ago, you were just in pain and oh my God, woe is me. Then next second, oh yeah, freaking, I could do Olympics and jumping over fence and stuff. Like, I'm all good now. But, So the end of the story, we drop her off. She's like, I know you guys you set me up so you could go get me arrested and stuff. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm just dropping you off at your house. We're gonna drop you off. You're gonna go home. And you're gonna go to bed because I'm tired. Everybody's tired. Says go. She gets out the car, walks over there. She looks back, and I just zoomed off. And the cop continued to follow me. So I turned my flashers on. And he pulled up next to me, and I was I told him thank you. I really appreciate it. Then he asked me like, did you catch her name? And I was like, I think her name was like Kara Karas, somebody. Then he says the last name. He was like, yeah, I think that was her because we've been having a lot of problems. She always asking for people for money, people for rides. And then like just a couple weeks ago, we just arrested her. I was like, wow, good thing. So everything played out. Good thing we went down to the store to go get change taken out, or get a change transferred over to dollars, so we could get that. I mean, the cop was going to be there too. I'm still tired from yesterday. We have to run these errands today, but that was just another story of what happened as soon as we got home. And then there like random cats showed up. So yeah, he spent some time with us and he drank some water, ate some food, and took off. Which is great. Yeah, so we're going to run these errands, and I'll continue the video when we get back home. Alright guys, we're back home. We got everything out of the U-Haul, back in the garage. We're going to have to re-clean the garage so I can put my car back in there and start working back in the shop. So it was a crazy weekend. I told you guys a bunch of stories, what's happening, and take one good tip from this story. Don't help strangers at 4:30 in the morning because they're probably crackheads. They just want money or to do harm to you. So be careful of that. So we're going to start this tally. If you're watching this video, it's going to be uploaded Monday. And we're going to do it Monday through Saturday. Saturday will be another video, and we'll be revealing... God. We'll be revealing the new name of you guys. What we're going to be calling you guys. Like, you guys are part of the family. You guys are my bros, my broettes. Whoever watches this, you guys are part of the family of the BMP crew of... you know, whatever name we pick anyway. That's what guys will be in name. Anyway, so make sure you guys check out Saturday's video in order for you guys to know when the video is uploaded. Push that little bell button at the bottom and next to the subscribe thing. You can figure it out, yeah. Then be prepared for Saturday's video because we also have something else going on Saturday for you guys. That's something you can win because we're going to be, it's like a celebration of our first mile marker of the Build in Progress channel. We're going to be doing a giveaway of the first prototype hat. So be ready for Saturday's video to learn the instructions on how to enter and win the first hat if you guys are interested. So like always, like, share, and subscribe. You know, hit that bell so you can always get when I upload videos, because obviously I don't have a specific time I upload. I just upload randomly. I'm trying to get a schedule. Like I said a couple videos ago, I was trying to do once a week, Saturday update videos. Yeah, so anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Like this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I know it had nothing to do with cars, but we had a crazy weekend anyway. Yeah, that's it. See you guys later.